Housekeeping.
I would say you would leave the library at around 1. We're gonna separate the group at least to get everything set up.
So like you're gonna say like something happened, like Trent steps off for a couple hours or some shit, and then we're gonna continue session or something like that.
Probably be the night. It'd be the night because you need to speak to a vampire, and
all right. So this will be during the night.
Will also speak to a vampire, and Bobby Joe may do an activity.
Perfect.
Okay, so you had left Molly at the library. I would say it's probably around 6 p.m. that you would receive a message from your phone. Were you going to do anything from 1 to 6?
Oh, I forgot to text. I'll probably do it during the session. I'm gonna text you what I would have texted Molly. I said I was gonna like leave a note from Molly.
Yeah.
I'll just tell it to you. The note I leave from Molly is profuse apologies for my for how I acted and bring her into such a disgusting place. And that I won't bring her there again, and I'm gonna dismantle it and make a new hideout as per her recommendations.
Good job.
If she would like to help me create a new at least build the specs or begin the planning stages for a new hideout that are up to her specifications. Not specification, up to her what's it called? I don't know if specification is the right word. Her
standards.
Her
standards. That's the word I'm looking for. Standards. That's up to her standards that she would be able to be welcomed in without,
be a
feeling
mansion,
unwelcome,
sir.
Within a reasonable budget.
Yeah.
Then I would be all ears. At least for trying, even if it's like it's building something, right? Trent would be willing to, help, fucking, get assistance, for buying, just at least starting with buying materials, stuff like that. And if it's like, a hideout of similar size or a little bit bigger, right? But like of new materials and like stuff that's like sturdy. You know what I mean?
Would you
it won't go
that
bad.
Same location?
Seeing as it's a hideout, location doesn't matter much to Trent as long as it's within, I would say, either I would probably say driving or walking distance,
Of your house.
driving distance of my house.
Okay.
That would be what's best. And it would be along the line. I would tell her my budget, which is it would be about 75% of what I currently have in savings. I can give you that number. Let me see if I think I have to open up a roll 20 for that because I have the money. I don't think I transferred that yet. Let me see. I actually have Lakeland open already. Sick. I wanted that. It would have been. Where's players? Party loot plus character. What the fuck? Did you delete all the player characters?
No.
Let me reload the page. I think it might have just broke.
Okay. So the consensus is
all that jazz. Yeah.
Everyone's ready for Kane to be part of the hunt. So.
I'm cool with him being part of the hunt as long as you feel like you can make it make sense that he becomes part of the hunt.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Okay. Even if it's not introducing him to me first, if he's like introducing somebody else first, I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
I have yet to meet Kane's character as far as I'm concerned, and so I don't know. I'll be honest with you. If you told me a little bit about it, like I know a little bit, like he's supposed to be like an FBI agent that's like interested in me for some reason. If it's literally just like the cops, Trent's gonna be like, "Who the fuck are you? What are you doing here? I know my rights. Get the fuck away from me."
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need a reason to trust this guy. If you can get Trent to trust a cop, we're cool. But that'll be the hurdle. And I think you have a few knobs you can turn. I will give you one of them, and it's probably using like I know at least what happened to your grandma or whatever, or if she's alive somehow in reality, and I don't know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything along those lines, right? I would say that like that's a knob you can use to get Trent on his side, right? Or like if it's like something like, dude, aliens are real, Trent would probably be like, oh, that's another thing you could use to get Trent on his side, right? as like a sign of faith for him divulging information that Trent either suspected or knew, or you know what I mean. That unless you could have a different idea on how you get Trent to like him, I'm cool. You know, but maybe those would be some knobs you can use as a as a game master to help my character work with quite literally someone who is the opposite and things that and works for the effectively the enemy.
So
as far as Trent's concerned.
just curious, how much funds you say you have right now?
Let me see if I load my character. So I am not able to see characters. It just says plus character for me.
In Roll20?
For Lakeland. In Roll20. Yeah, I'll show my screen. Hold on. So you can see what I'm looking at. Let's see. Share screen. Entire screen. First screen. Unless I'm looking in the wrong place.
I shouldn't have done anything.
Something happened. It shows like except for Hunter I did plus character and gave me like a fake character. Arg Frog.
Oh, because we never used the
Oh yeah, we have PDFs. I keep forgetting. I was just like, to be fair, I was like, where's not even where my notes. I was just like, where the fuck is my player character? Thinking it was there. I forgot to have a PDF. All right, cool. Let me pull it up real quick. I forgot where I keep that. We were doing it separately. Let's see. Money I have. If I could scroll down a little bit. So I have a total of $1,800. It looks like.
18.
I think that was my. I think that was that my share. I think that was the total share I had, right? Or is that what I took with me? I don't remember. No, because I had. This is I think this is what I have on me. Because what was? Do you remember the total fucking prize? The total pot. So I gave my portion to. I only took a small portion of it. I mean, a couple $100, and then gave the rest to Nico to hold on to, as like a lump sum.
Listen to see what it was.
Yeah, it would have been the session that we had gotten the money. Mm-hmm. Whatever that was the same session that I said I was going to take a small portion and then give the rest to Nico.
Okay.
I don't know if it was like, I don't know if he gave us. I don't think it was something along this. Did he give us like 20 grand or something like that total, and we split it 3 ways?
I think
was it something high like that?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah. So then I would probably use either my portion to make a hideout for myself, or I would probably talk to Nico and Bobby Joe about having a proper, putting this towards a proper hideout. I mean, for all of us. And I think Trent would be open to having a proper hideout for all 3 of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So I have an idea on that, but I think the Baroness might also have an idea if she were to see your hideout, which is where Molly did say she wished to meet you.
Yes. So I would shit happens, at the library or whatever. We have stuff during the day. Nighttime happens. And I'll say
in the day that you have.
Are you skipping just till like shit happens and then now I'm gonna be going to see Baroness and like you say the day passes or whatever?
Unless you wanted to buy.
So because I don't know what
you have.
I definitely plan on. I mean, if I have the ability to, I would like to go get myself something to wear.
Okay.
That's that's because all I have is graphic tees.
Yeah,
at this point, I've used all of my nice shirts.
That's totally
in
fair.
one day.
Okay.
I would at that point in time, I'd probably get home, put on a hoodie, and just go. I would take the bus because I wouldn't want to bother Nico and Bobby during this time. They're gonna be doing their own thing probably.
Mm-hmm.
And I would take the bus over to the local mall, and probably go to like I don't know, an H&M store and spend the most money I've spent on clothes in a long time. Probably just I would literally just like ask, I would probably get peer pressured into getting some clothes if they have. I don't know if H&M does that. No, they're not. I'm thinking of fucking that really shitty skater shop called Zoomies, where they forced. I don't know if you heard of them. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, I heard of them.
So like I say shitty because they force their floor people to act as salespeople, and they'll like super like push, like you buy shit that clearly won't even like fit you, like high price items. Like there was a Marty McFly reflective like Back to the Future hat, like snapback, that I thought looked cool, but I knew I would not look good in. And there was this hot chick. I say hot, she was extremely attractive, but probably had issues. Like fucking goth chick that was there when I was younger.
Always.
And she was like, "Oh, you find anything cool?" I'm like, "I don't know. I kind of find this hat cool, but I don't think I'm gonna wear it because I don't know. I'll buy it because it's not gonna good." She's like, "Oh, you look great in that." I look in the mirror. I'm like, I look like a fucking idiot wearing this hat. This hat does not look good
like
on me.
idiot.
Like this is a hat you would get as a collectible type of thing. But
Right,
no, I would probably get like a
That's fair.
me to stop fucking just sidetracking this. I buy a couple shirts. I probably buy like 4 shirts of varying polo color. Probably like a white, a beige, evergreen, green, and then like a black.
Okay.
And then with that, I get some jeans and some like some like shoes. I'd probably spend like close to like $300 of my own money getting clothes because H&M is very expensive. I know this from personal experience from getting clothes with my mom.
So go ahead and subtract 300 from your total.
Yeah, it's $300, and it will be fucking really nice clothes.
So I will say along the way out, you pass by. I would imagine that you enter through the food court since it's the most suitable entrance in this mall. You would enter the Lakeland Square, which is where Bobby Joe usually hangs out with her friends, but passing by the boba station in the middle because they like having it there, you see someone that looks like the Baroness. You might take a double take because looking on your watch, it's still daytime.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm just like, huh.
But
and I do a thing that would probably like, if they are a very aware being, which I assume they are, I would quite literally like double take at them and then avoid all eye contact at them, even though they're the weirdest. Like most normal people would be like, "What the fuck?" and like keep looking as they're walking around.
Yeah.
I look and then like stiff, like I like kind of walk kind of stiff around them and give them a wide berth. Very wide berth, fucking like distance, just like keep away because I like it's like the memory comes flooding back of the Baroness just like like fucking being literal god amongst like ants.
So
you
I'm
just like I'm good.
Person, if you like walk around her, she's clearly like focused in her order. She's ordering 2 big cups of boba. And saying to the person, "Oh, give me the extra popping boba." And then a guy comes up to her, huge guy, white, in all white shirt, white pants.
Yep, Mr. White
with a sponge on his necklace. And he says, "You left your station again." He's like, "Look. Boss's order says I need to consume this." But
man.
She acts like as if she has presence of a celebrity here.
Oh yeah.
You don't think
avoid her like the plague.
You've never seen this other person before.
No. I know. I as Martin know exactly who you're describing.
Yeah.
But continue.
But yeah, like even you probably have like what, an hour before sun goes down.
Yeah, I will spend my time. I'll probably spend like at most 45 minutes going there because I know that because the thing is it's mostly an hour wait in between buses. So like while I'm waiting for the next bus, I'll spend my time at the mall.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so like I spend probably like 30 minutes shopping through H&M, just grabbing random clothes, trying them on, make sure they fit, getting the right sizes and all that jazz, so everything fits nice, get a couple shoes. So that's where I spend my money. And then on my way out, I think, oh shucks, I gotta get something to make it up for Molly, and I stop by Hot Topic.
Okay.
That is where they work, right? That's Hot Topic, or just they work like a Spencer or something like that. It's just shit. I go to their store.
Okay. So if you follow the 2 of them after, she has like 2 huge containers.
Let's follow both of them. This would be like after all my shopping. This is like after my shopping, I would go to Spencer's.
Okay.
So I'm like, maybe they had something over there for her. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's an anime shirt.
So you see them leave, and you would think about Molly, and so you go to Spencer's. And
Mm-hmm.
upon entering, it is cold in here. It is very cold in here. I don't
Good
know
thing I
if
got
you're
my hoodie on.
yeah, I don't know if you're wet, but it is cold in here.
Hmm.
And
I would say he's like dryish,
in the front desk, you
but still
see that
chilly.
same girl that looks like the Baroness. However, her tag says Charlotte.
I upon seeing her,
She welcomes you
literally
with a
deer
grin.
in headlight, clammy shaking.
Welcome, stranger. How are you doing? Come on in.
No, I think I'm very sorry. I seem to have gone to the wrong place. This is perfectly fine. You have a quite
And
fine
feel
day.
free to take over from here. So Charlotte is your twin, so act like Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh
act
God,
like a human.
I don't know.
Act like a
You got this.
Spencer's employee.
I believe you.
It's not because Charlotte's something like the Baroness just by looks.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but she has your.
What would Charlotte
mannerisms.
do? So what would Charlotte do upon seeing someone enter their store, and then immediately freeze, get clammy, and then like start backing away in fear while like not looking at them, like avoiding eye contact? What would your character do here in response to that?
So Charlotte's like the very cheery type of person. She'll probably feel awkward and she'll probably feel like she did something to offend you, so she'll probably feel bad. She'll be like she'll probably be like apologizing or something because she's the face of the business.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll probably be like, I'm so sorry.
Well,
If
she says, "I'm so sorry," and she's sucking down some boba.
yeah, she'll look down. She's like, oh, boba.
And Trent backs away slowly from fear, and he leaves the store after encountering the thing he didn't want, the thing he wanted to avoid the most.
And then you just hear a deep voice is like, "Who is that?" And Charlotte's like, "Oh, I don't know. They didn't go in the store all the way. I think I might have scared them."
Trent thinks to himself, well, I guess I'm just gonna go home, man. I don't think I want to deal with the mall anymore. I'm just gonna go wait at the bus stop for the bus.
Damn.
Right? And we'll
I'm gonna have to find a different mall. He thinks to himself.
We'll speed the scene up, and
Yep,
you head home, correct?
I head home. I would clean up. I put my clothes away. I dress up nice because I'd like to not get my head cut off. So I want to be respectful to the nice lady who wants to see me for some reason. Hopefully, not to suck my blood.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I leave my grandmother's book there, and I scribble down a note. Within I will send a text to Nico saying it seems the Baroness wants to meet me. If you don't hear from me by tomorrow morning, then I'm no longer. Literally, I'm no longer here. But I don't believe it's bad. It's most likely something. She most likely needs something from me. Don't know what it is.
Okay.
We'll keep you updated as soon as we're done. I would send that to him, and then fucking just like I clean up as good as I can. I make sure I use like the rose scented body wash. I do all the shebang. I put on some nice cologne, a little bit, a light spritz of it. Put on my new shirt. I'll be putting on the black shirt because I don't want to be wearing white in the middle of the night. I feel like that's dumb. I put on a black shirt with some dark blue like jeans, and then like some like I guess fancier black looking shoes. They look like they're like you know you ever see those like flats that Hispanics wear, like Hispanic guys wear, where like, they usually wear like the low top socks with them, so you see their ankle. You know what I'm talking about? It's literally like it's close to a zapato, but like without the heel. It's literally a zapato without the heels, so it's like
Oh
flat.
yeah, it's like the brown ones.
These ones would be black and they're like embroidered. It's literally just he just grabbed the shoe and was like, "This looks good." That was where most of his money went.
Okay.
Trent doesn't know how to shop for himself.
Yeah.
He's like, I guess it's yeah. So he fucking yeah. He'll be learning with Molly at some point when he goes shopping with her. She'll probably get him right or some shit. Who knows?
So I would say you finished page 3.
Yep.
Your
It's 6
phone
o'clock.
rings. It's Molly's.
Mm-hmm.
You answer.
Literally, Trent has a fight or flight response to this because he like a dog that just fucking shit all over the floor. His heart starts racing. He is terrified to pick up the phone. And he put all that effort into smelling nice and being not sweaty. Shirt pits sweated immediately through. We'll have to change shirts after this conversation.
It's like we're about to have a conversation that we need to talk with the girl.
Literally, it's that response. It's when your parents be like, "We need to talk," and then that's all they send you. It's like, talk about what? What do we need to talk about? What did I do? What's going on?
My grades are good, I swear.
Literally shit like that. Where it's like he's like searching through, but he knows where he fucked up, and he's like, this like while he's like stunned from like how to respond, the phone rings probably like 6 times before it goes to voicemail. He picks up and it's like, hello, Miss Molly.
On the phone, there is a silent for a moment, and then you hear Mr. Desmond, and it's V. And it's like, why is Molly on my floor? Unconscious.
Okay, good. This is actually easy. I was expecting Miss Molly to call. Okay, so I could have sworn I left a note explaining what happened. Damn, I didn't write the note. I just fucking left. No, I did leave a note for Miss Molly. I did leave a note for Molly, but if we didn't read it, then that's up to him.
Where is the note?
The note would have been sitting right next to her.
And he's like looking. He's like, I must have rolled on it. Hold on. And you like move her. Apologies, Miss Molly. Oh, there it is. What do we have here?
Long story short, V, I made the fatal error of taking Miss Molly to my hideout. She was curious, and as I was talking about all the things that were wrong with it, she, I think, had a psychotic break because of her condition with not clean places.
I will not blame you, Mr. Desmond, for not knowing, but that is borderline
I should have known better. I should have known better. I was just proud of my work and Mo's work, keeping the place together for so long and against its will. And in my there's a word I'm trying to fucking use here. In my
oversight?
No, not oversight. It's so like this is literally like a quote. It's where it's like in my fuck. The words on the tip of my fucking tongue. It's in my. I'm just gonna use the word. I'm gonna use a different word that's not right. In my. The word just left me. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna go just fucking jump off a bridge. I'm gonna slit my throat real quick.
I see.
Oh my god, I'm stuck on this right now. Give me 1 second.
Your brain is just lagging.
My brain is having a lag right now. This is what happens when I only sleep 2 hours a day.
AOL brain.
In my not avarice, not greed. Greed is not greed is like similar, but it has to do with like fucking like pursuit of madness. No,
Pursuit of
I'm
madness.
no. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm like speaking words that are like adjacent. I feel. Fuck me. I'm just gonna say fucking in my hubris. I think this is a word I'm going to use here. Hubris. In my hubris, I had not seen the repercussions that were coming at me like a freight train and affecting Miss Molly with my dirty place of hiding out. I'm eventually going to be. I want to talk to Miss Molly, and probably you, and probably securing a place of a new hideout that she won't feel the need to avoid like the plague.
I see. Okay. Well,
I do have some funds put away, but I was probably going to talk, with my friends, my crew about maybe making a place for all three of us, to meet up or something like that. Uh, Probably the swamp. I don't know if it'd be a good idea, seeing as it's a good hiding place. Don't get me wrong, but maybe some sort of like I don't know, dingy apartment that's not dingy. I don't fucking know. I don't know how these things work. I just found a shed and I made it better.
I see.
Worse.
Okay. This is probably the first that you've ever heard V not act like a character. He's like genuinely concerned. He's like, okay.
I just don't want. I don't want to do what I did to Miss Molly ever again in my life.
Good.
I feel terrible for what I did.
We will have a talk about our clan Bane specifically. I think you ought to know the ins and outs of if you're going to keep dating Miss Molly, what will affect her mentally. You should be aware and avoid such things.
I would appreciate a lesson, and I will make sure to take notes, Mr. V.
Excellent. Don't forget, you do have your appointment.
Yes, I actually was just ready, and then I sweat through my shirt in fear of Miss Molly being angry at me, and not picking up the phone. And it was you. I kind of calmed down, but now I have to change shirts and probably refresh in the shower real quick. So I'm probably gonna be another like 20 minutes late. I will make sure to apologize to the Baroness. She's probably just sitting in the woods waiting for me. God, I'm a terrible person.
You did request your hideout for whatever reason. I guess she just didn't want any of your other friends to know. But I would say don't keep her waiting. She's
yes. I am. I remember.
She can be quite irritable if she.
I did see what looked to be her in the mall, and that was terrifying as well.
Oh, you saw her ghoul.
Huh. She just has a twin?
Well, the reason the Baroness chooses her ghouls, I cannot refute or retort. But you found someone that looked like her.
All right, and we can leave it at that. So just so I don't, take up any more of your time, your beauty sleep and all that, and the Baroness's time, I'm gonna have to hang up the phone with you now, V, so I can get over there and not get beheaded.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wake up Molly now. Good luck.
Please tell her I'm very sorry. Thank you very much, V. I'll owe you one. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
And then Trent once again takes off all his clothes, hops in the shower for like 5 minutes, refreshes himself, goes back in, and instead of using the evergreen shirt, it's now the black shirt.
The hide thing.
And he makes sure to put a shirt, like one of his graphic tees under that, so he doesn't sweat through that black shirt this time in case something happens. He's prepared to wear. He wears an undershirt under the fucking polo this time. And then he makes his way out to his hideout.
Okay.
With a flashlight.
So, I would say you're probably maybe a few minutes late because you had to rechange.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Baroness arrives exactly at 6.
Mm-hmm. I probably get there like 6:15.
Yeah. What is the site of your hideout? What is she greeting?
My question is, does she have a heightened sense of smell?
I would say no, not active.
Okay. Then my scent doesn't hit her first, which is good. So what greets her is she'll see a beam of light approaching her. What looks to be a flashlight. You would think it's probably she probably think at first, oh, it's probably maybe some random hunter, and she probably hides away for a second or whatever. And then she'll take notice that I pretty much just walk straight to my cabin, look around, and she sees what looks to be a pasty white boy with fucking side fades, fuckboy haircut, slicked back, and he also has sunglasses on. Oh, 1 second. Doorbell's ringing.
Do you hide, Baroness, or do you remain out of the moon?
Do I get a sense of danger around here, or is there kind of just regular?
If there is a sense of danger for you, you're the dangerous.
Okay, so I'm just there. I'm not gonna hide.
Okay. Would you be at his door?
Basically.
Okay. Yeah, hiding is not something you regularly do.
Yeah, if I really that's the only thing with her character, if there isn't a sense of danger, she won't hide. It's why? I can eat them.
I'm back.
So upon reaching your cabin, you see the Baroness just out in the light. The moonlight that is coming up, reflecting off from the water, hitting her straight in the out in the open. She's probably just staring out into the lake.
I turn off my flashlight as I turn off my flashlight to not rudely blind her, and I go, I presume the Miss Baroness, forgive me for being late. He's like looking down. If you were to get you, I'm assuming you can see in the dark. You can see he's shaking a little bit. His voice is quivering. This is a fear response. I apologize for being late, Miss Baroness. How might I be of service to you, ma'am? How as lowly as I am, little old me, Mr. Trent.
What are you wearing today, Miss Baroness? Are you still wearing your normal red, floofy dress?
I think I changed the attire. I think when my twin wore another thing that was on the window case that they were just selling, I'm probably wearing one of the most out there dresses.
Okay, so it's probably one of the newer designs.
Yeah, it'll probably be the one design at Spencer's that the mannequins have, and it's the hottest thing out there.
But she would still have her.
He might have seen it from the Spencer's. He might have seen it if he went to the mall.
If you were paying attention at all before you panic ran.
He literally turned into the Spencer's, got scared, backed away, and left running. He didn't.
He doesn't know.
He literally clocked what he presumed to be you, and then just fucking dipped for the hills. So he has no idea what you're wearing, or what you could be wearing, I should say, in reference to something.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a new attire.
So, couple things about the Baroness that is different from her ghoul. What you notice, at least from the limited light of what you see, she's much paler, and her eyes are red. And if no light, if she were to turn into the shadows, her eyes would glow.
So, Predator's eyes. Got it.
Yeah. But you can see she still has the gloved, fingerless gloves that you remember from the vision, and the boots, the combat
Good.
boots.
Yeah,
Of
the ones that
course.
the ones that caved the guy's skull in. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's cleaned.
Go ahead, Baroness. How do you greet a fellow mortal?
Yeah, fellow mortal.
So I'm just like, so the first reaction that I'm gonna be doing, like, I know he's just like petrified and shit,
Mhm.
but
Terrified is the better word
I'm
here.
kind of you know, I'm kind of like paranoid about who wants to see this information.
Mhm.
Like, I have like a couple things, like maybe I have like a bag. I have like a bag that I'm holding, and I'm like looking side to side. And then
How big is this bag? Is it like a purse bag, a gym bag, a body bag? What are we talking about?
It's like small because the objects I have in there are tiny.
Okay, so like a purse?
Yeah, it's probably like a purse.
Okay. A rare sight indeed, Mr. Desmond.
Seeing a purse?
Seeing a purse on
Like,
the
I'll-
Baroness.
Yeah, like I probably
I
stick
mean,
my hand out or something.
Would I know that's a rare sight? I don't know. I mean, I've seen her exactly twice, and this is the second time I've seen her.
And none of the times did she ever have a purse on.
Yes. I would take that as a girl thing, honestly. You know,
Gotcha.
girls like purses, you know? Like, huh, a purse, all right.
So what do you say to him?
So I'll stick my hand out for him to shake. If it's okay, I agree him as hello, I am the Baroness, as people have called me. What's usually my nickname or something?
I don't think you go by nickname. Everyone's too scared to call you by nickname.
Everyone's like, you can either call me by the Baroness or you can call me by Alice. Either one is fine.
So that I may get home in one piece tonight, what would you prefer me to call you, ma'am?
Either one.
I really I cannot choose. I'm too scared to say the wrong one. I please.
Alice is fine. And I still have my hand out there. I'm like, you can shake it if you want to.
So
I'm not gonna
your hand, so what your hand is out. I go did you need some money from me, ma'am? Miss Alice, I'm sorry. I left my wallet at home. I'm very sorry, ma'am. Miss
like
Alice,
awkward,
Baroness,
like,
ma'am. Sorry, Alice. Oh God,
I just take my hand back. I'm like, it's okay. I'm just trying to be welcoming.
I see. Don't mind me. I'm just very scared right now, ma'am. Did I do something to make you mad? For you to see me here, I apologize for what I did to Molly. It was my fault. I didn't know that she had that whole thing with
You're very.
I did
when
know.
He said Molly.
Miss Molly, and me are good friends, and she's my girlfriend now, and I forgot that she has to do with the thing with being clean, and as you can see, my hideout not very clean, and I brought her here because she wanted to see it, and you see, it was not my intention to to overload her senses a bit like that. I'm so sorry.
Blinking. I'm like,
he's bombarding you with words.
I'm like, my God.
This is the most nervous person you've
Molly
ever met.
did what? I didn't even hear about Molly. What happened to Molly?
He kind of like, and he kind of goes, well, she expressed interest in wanting to see my hideout,
which is right behind him.
I gesture to it. And
I'm like slowly like moving my body past. I'm like, and trying to. I'm like, look. I'm like.
What you see is what looks to be rundown shed that should have fallen over years ago. How it is still standing, no one knows. The scent, the scent of mold. You weren't really aware of it at first. Fucking hits you like a freight train.
Even with your undead senses, they are dulled, especially your sense of smell, unless you focus on it. But even if you don't focus on it, the sense of mold is just
I mean,
very overwhelming.
after I hear about like mold, I'm not even gonna focus on it. I like it means like looking at it as like 1,000 type. I'm like, yeah, I figured seeing this, she might have fell to the floor. Why'd you
Yep.
take her here?
I didn't. She had asked about it, and I didn't think there was gonna be anything wrong with it. I should have known. It's. I'm new to this dating thing, man. I didn't know girls would be like this, man. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be better, you know. She's worked so hard on me, and you know I can only do better. I'm just trying my best, ma'am.
Blinking again, I'm like, my God.
I promise I'll do better. Please, if you permit me to stay
composure.
alive.
I'm like not. I'm not even composed anymore. Like I lost composure. My hands just like on my over my face. I'm like, my God.
I promise it will not happen again. My intention is to get a better hideout where Miss Molly feel more welcome and not ever have this happen to her again. I presume that's why you wanted to see me today.
Safe. That's a different topic. I'd rather not speak outside if that's the case.
What?
Would you
wait, what? The reason?
Would you motion inside?
Yeah, I'm like, this is for private ears. I don't know who's listening in, and I'm a little bit
Are you sure you
paranoid.
want to step in there, ma'am? I mean, I presume you wouldn't want to experience what Molly experienced in there.
I'm quite stronger than Molly. I don't have that type of issue.
Oh, I wasn't implying that you were as weak as Molly was, ma'am. Miss Alice, was it her name Alice? I just forgot, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That was a shot in the dark as Martin. Miss Alice, I'm very sorry. I wasn't implying that you were weak.
I'm like,
oh gosh, golly.
As I put, like, we can go on ahead inside. I'll be fine.
You're 5'10",
okay.
right, Trent? Or are you taller?
Let me pull out my.
How tall are you?
I'm pretty fucking tall.
You're gonna be. Yeah, I'm tiny.
I think I'm 6 foot. Hold on, it's on my notepad. Where the fuck is it?
5 foot midget over here.
Note.
Because you're 6 foot, you tower a whole foot over the Baroness.
You're
Let's see, character hunter campaign. I'm 6 foot 150. So while you would think I tower over her, in this moment, Trent is shrinking into himself. You can tell that he's definitely taller than he lets on. He is slouching over, and is taking a kind of like a defense
pose.
Yeah, like, but it's what you would see as a defensive stance in fear. He is trying his best to not offend you, and his way of doing that is by trying to make himself seem smaller than he really is. So he's like shrinking himself a little bit with his body, sucking himself in, making himself seem as small as possible, because that's how he feels right now.
Do you
very
unlock
small.
The door?
Yeah, no, I open the door. But before I open the door, I still go, one second, if I may, please. And I check under my pad. The carbon pad.
Yep. I'm just gonna.
No.
All right, I'm sorry. It's a thing I have to do every time, Miss Ma'am. It's a bit of a ritual.
Just make sure that the table is open so I can tell you a little bit more about
I go you see him scratch the back of his head. You know, like hand the back of the head, like scratching, like table. Huh. Well, I mean,
I wince.
No, so like the size of this little hut is maybe like I would imagine like lengthwise probably like 4 feet by like 4. It's just like a 4x4 like box. When the door finally opens, you see it's kind of like you step in, and it's kind of like a very tight fit. You see like what looks to be a steel chair folded against the wall. If you look a little bit closer, it's broken. Not by like being closed. It looks like it was very rusted to begin with. It could have broken at any point in time. You're not really sure. And then looks to be a rudimentary computer, like very old computer. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been an old computer. He's like a laptop sitting there, honestly. But you hear what sound. He goes, 1 second, man. Let me get the light on for you. And he pulls a chain that's above both your heads. You're I should have turned out. 1 second, let me go out back. And I go around the back. You hear me rummaging, and you go, God damn it! It's a generator.
A very loud generator.
Yes.
I'm like thinking like, what have I gotten myself?
The generator turns on, and the light flickers on. The light starts like kind of like making a loud, high pitched noise until it kind of like drones out.
Voltage bulb on it? Is that why?
Well, no, there's just an old bulb.
Oh, it's
old bulbs do that. Yeah, it's like a dim yellow bulb, where like it like slowly as it turns on and gets hotter because it's meant to like get brighter as it gets hotter. Because it's a tungsten tungsten filament that's inside of old light bulbs. The hotter it gets, the brighter it gets until it hits a certain like fucking like temperature, and then it's just that peak brightness. He goes, my bad. Oh damn it, the window's fucking open. I forgot to close it when I left. Excuse my language. I'm very sorry. And as the light turns on, a swarm of fucking mosquitoes start fucking and moths start fucking hitting the light bulb. I'm like, oh god damn it. Oh man. This is the worst place. I'm so sorry. The fucking when the light turns on, you see like around you like fully. This place is a travesty. There are.
It's not a wonder why Molly fainted.
It is absolutely disgusting. There's moss growing on the walls. You got to go look at the ceiling. There's a bunch of what were holes filled in with random bits and bobs of sheet metal, old plywood, and you spy for a second what looks to be like a bunched up sock with duct tape over it, covering a smaller hole. And then you look behind where the computer is and the small tiny like desk that's there, and you see what looks to be like a hole in the back that has a bunch of wires that go out, and you can see the generator. It's loud. It's and it's like that for like probably like the first like few minutes, and then it'll like slow down to like a hum when it finally gets into its motions. And Trent goes, I'm very sorry about the noise, ma'am. Give it a few minutes, it'll lower down to a little simmer. I don't normally come out here at night in the beginning. It's normally a lot better. I'm in the bugs, man. A lot happened earlier today. Very sorry. He goes to open the chair and like, here, have a seat, and it just fucking flattens itself. Oh, god damn it. It's the only chair I had. Broke. Yes. She wanted to try and have excuse to get me a new chair, so she snapped my one chair that was on the verge of breaking anyways.
God.
It was very old and on the verge of breaking. It was very rusted, but it was just one chair.
I'm just looking around.
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't offer you a place to sit right now. This place is
how I envision.
It's probably gonna be torn down,
like the skeleton of a bounce house that has just been like semi.
This is
with holes.
Right.
It's literally this thing looks like if you could imagine. You know what the ship of Theseus? You ever heard of that phrase before?
No.
So it's what it is, right? The ship of Theseus is a theory, where is a boat still the same boat if you replace every single piece of wood from the original thing, right, over time? Is it still the same boat even though all the pieces are different? It looks identical. It's new wood, right? So like this is a ship of Theseus. Where it's a hunter shack it's a little shack that used to be a hunter shack in the middle of the woods, but over years it looks like it's been like bits and pieces of new wood, old wood, and like bits and bobs thrown here and there to keep it together. He goes, just don't lean against that wall, it will collapse. And he just points at a wall. That wall is not safe. I need to get some 2x4 to hold it up.
Or do you open your bag? You close the door.
Yeah.
No, yeah, close. Yeah.
The door is closed.
Yeah.
The window is closed.
Yeah.
A bug-infested mold place.
I'm kind of like Trent's just like clapping a bunch at all the bugs, like fucking that are. It's like killing them all with his bare-handed. 1 minute, I gotta kill all these damn nag bugs. He does this. He does, if you don't interrupt him, he's doing this for probably like a good 2 minutes until like maybe like a few like small bugs left, and then he like looks around. On reflex, goes to wipe his pants, stops himself. No, Trent, Molly taught you better. And then goes to grab a dirty rag that's like sitting off to the side. It looks like it's like grease, like a grease covered rag. And he's like wipes his hands off of it. He's like, all this blood, bug blood. God damn it! I'm gonna have to wash my hands again after this. Talks to himself. All right, not that second care. We can actually have a conversation here. I could not talk with all those bugs in here. There's a few left. That they don't mean you no harm. You know, there's always a couple here or there, but you know, this place I'll have to open by accident. They made their home. Now, how might I help you, ma'am?
Take care of the stragglers, Baroness.
There's maybe like 2 bugs left. There's like a moth and a fly.
I'll take care of the stragglers.
All right. So what you see, Trent, is you see a blur of. You feel the wind. That gust, like a little swift gust of air, like as if someone grabbed a can of the oxygen and was cleaning their computer, but just sprayed you in like past the face.
On reflex, Trent fucking crumbles down to the floor in a fetal position.
But she does that twice. You just
no,
hear it.
I literally hear. It was like, ah! Not the neck.
And
the bugs are gone.
Yeah, she took care of it.
I look down. I'm like,
I am shaking.
You okay?
I'm sorry. Please make it quick. Just make it quick.
I just wanted to help you with the bugs. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna bite you. Nico wouldn't like that.
You're probably at like if you're cowering, I'm thinking. You're probably like not ankle, but like knee level to her.
Is it like waist?
I'm literally so like if you ever seen like what it looks like when the airplanes tell you to like head down into your like legs for protection. He's doing that on the floor.
So it's like knees.
Yeah,
I'm literally like
knees.
I'm at the floor in a ball, like on my side, trying to protect myself in fear. It was just on reflex.
I just don't want to touch you. I kind of just like squat a little bit. I'm like, and apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry for scaring you. I just wanted to help you with the bugs.
Are you like at base level with him? You just want it down?
Yeah, I'm at base level, and I'm trying to apologize.
Without moving, like still like as he feels your breath on him, talking, he kind of like winces away. Please, just don't kill me like you did that scary vampires on the roof that night. Oh man, that was so scary. Oh man.
That is news to you, Baroness. You apparently saw that.
I blink.
He's literally in shock right now. Is if you've seen
You're
like
also in shock. You thought no one saw that.
How did you see the rooftop?
Oh no, I said that out loud, didn't I? Oh man, I really did. Oh man. He's inconsolable for probably a few more minutes as he's crying in fear. Eventually he like starts sniffling, and he gets into a state where he'll respond to you.
Let me go into my purse and see if I have like a napkin that's fresher and give to him.
Yeah, so you have a napkin. However, one of the sides is stained with blood.
Oh man, that's my blood, isn't it? Oh man. You already got me, and I don't even know I'm dead. It's like the animes. Oh man, the Omiwa Shinderu.
I can fucking sigh right now.
Do you force a sigh from your body?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm forcing a sigh right now.
Trent, it is a peculiar sound. You know vampires are undead. Vampires don't breathe. You've known this because of V.
Well, so like the thing
V is
is,
eccentric, however.
I would imagine that like now, logically speaking, this is Martin, right?
Mhm.
In order to speak, air has to go through your vocal cords and make them vibrate, right? Your vocal cords vibrate air, and that's what makes the air, so like it's kind of like an exhaling as you're talking, right? Because like you can't just infinitely talk, your lungs will slowly exhale, right?
Yeah.
I imagine vampires still breathe, but it's extremely shallow, right? Just so they can speak. It's like they suck in enough air just so they can speak if they want to speak, but it's not, or like they're able to hold like their breath at a longer capacity without their lungs needing to exhale. It only happens like when they talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know vampires don't need to breathe, but in order to communicate and talk, I believe that's how it would work. Because they can, walk. I would imagine as undeads could, they could literally just walk underwater forever and be unbothered, right?
That is true.
And like it'd be like an exercise of probably like they'd have to like cough the water out of their lungs if they want to speak again, type of thing, because just logically thinking. Though Trent wouldn't, in this moment wouldn't be clear about it. I just wanted to like Martin give you my thinking on how that would work when it comes to undead speaking in general.
But this was a forceful sigh.
No, yeah. Trent going like, well, that's peculiar. Vampires aren't supposed to really sigh. Have I done something to disappoint you?
Like she kind of like she kind of like looks down, and I'm like, I'm trying my best not to scare you.
I'm very sorry.
I failed. I definitely failed this. I mean no harm to you. If I touch you in any way, Nico will not like that. Nico cares about you.
Oh. He does, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Can you tell him what he told you?
I will not put any information on that type. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna say like broad stuff, because I would feel like Nico would not want me to express that. But I can say Nico does care.
All right.
Do you open your bag?
You.
I mean, before I open the bag, I look a little nervous when I fully open the bag.
I like sit up at this point, kind of sniffling a little bit, wiping my snot off my face. I'm a mess still.
Like, I'm like really nervous about this because this is like it's been like a long time or something since I had to deal with something like this, and I'm like, I will go into like just a brief. I had a discussion with Nico about a certain something, and the only way I can think of is, and I pulled 2 cellular devices out. They look like a iPhone SE, and I'm like, I don't know how to work these. Can you help me?
Why, yes, I can, ma'am. I'll be more than happy to.
So which phone do you hand him first?
It would probably be the one for Nico. Yeah. This cellular phone is for Nico. I feel like, or not I feel like, in case of any emergencies, this is my direct phone, as I point to the other one. These are non-traceable cellular phones. They're burner phones.
These are
Well-
iPhones, ma'am. I'll be quite honest with you, if I may. There's trackers in those already. They come
Am I
pre-tracked.
blinking?
The way that those work, ma'am, if I may, this is something I'm kind of expertise in. Well, have you ever heard of air tags, ma'am?
I'm blinking a little bit and shaking my head.
Well, you ever heard of a? The best way to describe it is, so every phone that's made by Apple, I turn the phone around, I show the signal, the Apple insignia. The
Mhm.
phones that have these on the back, those are Apple iPhones. All right. And not just iPhones, but also they have watches that this company makes too. All right. They have a sort of thing built inside of them so that if it goes missing or whatever, right, and some other person, right, has an iPhone, your phone, this phone right here, is designed in a way that it'll still reserve just enough battery to talk to the other phones and say, "Hey, I'm here," in case it goes missing, or in case you go missing and you have your phone on you, because most people have their phones on them at all times nowadays, and it helps. Usually, the police usually get access to that kind of stuff when a person goes missing. So this phone is not secure, ma'am. Uh, he'll pull out one of his phones. You'll see like a what would be considered a very old model of an Android, probably like 10 years old. This phone here, this is a Android, a much older model. This is before they started doing and putting that technology inside of it. Most iPhones that are modern, while pretty and very easy to use, are not secure, ma'am. The police and the government can just kind of go into it without any issue. What you're going to want to do now, if you do want a secure phone, you're going to want to get what's called a I forget the name of this fucking thing. This is Martin speaking. So I know I whenever I went to Dominican Republic with my grandmother, a SIM card. I was trying to remember what the fuck it was called. I just remember it. You're gonna want to get what's called a SIM card, all right, and you're gonna want to put it in this slot, and then when you pay with the SIM card, you can pay with uh, a card that, like, you pay cash for to put money on one of those like fake credit cards. You can, not fake, but credit cards you can get from the stores. All right, and you use that to then input the information. You pay money off of that to buy the minutes on the SIM card. And when you want to get a brand new number, I pop the SIM card in, pop it out. You can take the SIM card out, destroy it, and then your information is no longer traceable. You can just use the same phone for the most part, right? And then just get a new SIM card, and it's a whole brand new number. That's the most untrackable thing you can do, at least in layman's terms, as in this current day and age, to make it easy. There's a lot of other ways you can make yourself more less trackable. It seems like Desmond, as he's explaining these things, has like calmed down and is like in his element. It seems.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you want me to get you a more secure cell phone, ma'am, or did you want to stay with the iPhones?
Like, she thinks really hard, and I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna work with the app that I have.
Well, it's all dependent. If you want secrecy, I do not recommend using an iPhone. But if you want simplicity and ease of use, I do recommend staying with the iPhone, especially if you're used to that operating system. But as someone as important as you are, dare I say, I'm not saying you're weak or you're scared of challenge and being tracked, but I do think that there are things you want to keep others from seeing, and I think, I don't want to toot my own horn now, but I think at least I am a decently intelligent person when it comes to this stuff. But I'm not the best, I'll have you know. There are people that just do this for fun, where they'll just drain an entire country's GDP, that's their global worth in money, on a Friday afternoon while sipping iced tea, right? And they can just get access to it because a lot of governments are not secure, right? And they're called professional hackers. Now, in the world that we're currently dealing with, with the whole spooky stuff, I can only imagine that someone with, magical powers and all that stuff, or technology, if that exists, right? You're going to want to be as secure as possible if you want to keep information as secret as possible. You know what I mean? There are lots of applications you can use, though, to, have peer-to-peer communication where, it's only between you and whoever you send it to, and the company doesn't collect it. Now, I'd recommend, obviously, going into getting, a little bit of research on what companies you use, applications, because they might just say they don't, and then they really do. Some VPN. You can have me shut up. If I'm like glazing your eyes over, by the way, Trent will just keep talking at length about your private security, and if you want to stay secure.
DM.
I know enough to keep the conversation going for a few more minutes if you want me to. If not, you as the Baroness can shut me up and be like, shh,
Let me think.
I want to know something about these phones. Like, I know they're altered in some way. I just don't know what.
At least from what you gather is that they're an older model. But they still have, probable access to the internet if need be.
Okay.
It would have to be like an iPhone, like first, second, and third generation. I think everything past that has capabilities of like guaranteed tracking. I mean, like because any phone can connect to the internet, right, and still be tracked by your phone's IP address, right?
I mean, I turned my phone off. Like I had an SE and I turned my tracking off.
So you can turn your tracking off, right? But that doesn't mean it's off, right? Apple itself still has access to track you on your operating system on what you do and everything you do inside of it. You sign that agreement by purchasing their phones. So like if you do anything illegal, the government can be like, "Hey, yo, bitch, let me into that phone," and Apple can be like, "No, we don't want to do that," and then the U.S. would be like, "Bitch, you're gonna do it. You're in our country," and then they just can do it. As
like,
you could bring up the thought of having your phone off. What does that do to the tracking?
So when phones are turned off, if you're asking me that as Martin or in game, I'll still explain either way. Depending on what model of phone, if it's a newer iPhone, they still have the tracking turned on while they're off. In cases where if someone is again kidnapped, right, or they go missing in the woods, it'll send out a little like bing, like like a, hey, I'm here, and try to click the moment whenever it gets service, it'll like ping to to Apple's shit to be like, hey, I'm here, and to help locate that person, or if it's stolen, you know what I mean? Because there's websites out there that'd be like, hey, this is my iPhone's like information, and you can be like, oh, your phone's over here.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It can still be tracked while still be offline.
Yep. So unless your iPhone specifically was modified by a professional to take all that stuff off and remove it in its deep, like and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Was it X that does it? Or Quinn? Was it Quinn the one that was a net person?
Quinn is your tech guy.
Do you think he gutted it, or?
He would have had to gone inside the phone's operating system itself, like down to like how it functions, like like the fucking like the like you know what I'm talking about, Loki? Not just like going through the settings. I'm talking about like pulling it up on a computer while it's plugged in and like messing with the actual operating system of Apple, and then remove and explicitly removing these things while keeping the phone functioning.
Gotcha. So
if that guy has the capabilities, yes.
I would say that
or if it's through magic,
that Quinn has spent enough time on it because you gave it to him to do it. Only your phone, though.
Wait. Only my phone?
Only your phone has been modified.
I don't think Nico's gonna take the other phone, then.
Nico doesn't care. I'll tell you that right now. He uses a regular iPhone like a monster.
Okay, that's fine.
He bought that shit. He bought that. He went to the Apple store and was like, "Give me the most expensive model, please. Thank you." And then fucking
Okay.
walked out with
Tablet, yes, fits in coat. Perfect.
It fits in code. That's perfect. Okay.
it. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he
okay, that's fine.
specifically did that for your phone.
Okay. I guess after he was rambling on, I remembered something, and I slightly cut off a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
You cut me off while I'm talking about VPNs and how untrustworthy they are.
right. I'm like, I had one phone do some surgery, I guess. One of my coteries had fixed mine in particular. Not so much Nico's, but mine is untraceable.
Oh, okay. Then if you got that all, if you had a professional of yours look into it, then that's perfectly fine. Nico's an animal. He doesn't really care about his own privacy, and the government tracking him. I think the government's controlled by aliens and all that stuff. So I make sure I don't want the aliens to see what's going on my phone. Can't trust anybody, especially the police. A cab.
That makes you chuckle.
Like I'm like
I
smile. I smile a little bit because like it's been a while since there's some humor around.
Ma'am, I'll have you know this is a very serious thing. Aliens are real. Did you not know that? Especially with I'm not saying this rudely, but the fact that you exist proves my theory even further.
If only he knew how right he is.
Oh, he knows he's right.
I'm like,
everyone else needs to be convinced.
I'm nodding in agreement. Like,
do you mention at all the kind of fucking shit you've had to fight?
No.
Okay.
I'm like, I'll like agree with them. Like I'm not even gonna like interject or reject. Like that's fair. That's completely fair. I do mention with Nico's phone is so X, was it X? My coterie had told me that there's a setting for a wallpaper or background.
Mm-hmm. You want to change your background, ma'am?
I guess could you help me with those with Nico's as well? I'll leave it up to you for design. You can outside of character. You can pick the funniest shit ever. It is up to you.
Trent takes this seriously. How dare you assume he's gonna do something goofy on her? He doesn't want to die, first of all. All right. Second of all,
put the craziest waifu on Nico's phone. I swear, please.
No, I couldn't do that to Nico. Nico would gut me. He would gut me like a fish. Are you kidding me?
I would.
With his knife.
I would love to see like bathing suit anime girl or something on like the lock screen or some shit. I
can't do it to him. I'm sorry, I can't.
It's so good.
Trent takes phone aesthetics very seriously. So he thinks about he'll start with your phone. Well, all right. So let's go. If I may, I want to ask you a few questions on things you would want for your phone. For your background and all that. What are things you're into, if I may ask? And I say into, I mean like hobbies, or any shows, or maybe circus, any acts, colors, flowers, literally anything. Anything will help me with what I do, with what I give you.
As I take a look at my attire, I'm like, I kind of like the vibes of goth aesthetics, and I really like red and black. Also, right, Boba's really good.
So you like boba, red and black, goth stuff. All right. When you say gothic, you mean like gothic structures? Like the big spires and all that. Like I look up like what looks to be like gothic like actual like buildings, like where it's like old churches and shit. You mean something like this, or are you talking about? And then I pull up a different photo where it's like a goth woman, fucking like like with like purple hair, fucking wearing black with piercings and fishnets and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Probably like
I'll point to that. I was like,
I pull up a picture of Raven from Teen Titans, like or goth like
work.
this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like that. And I point to the Raven.
All right. So you like Raven from Teen Titans as a kind of goth like that. All right. Let's see. Oh, actually, I think I might have an idea. So Trent remembers. I forget the name of this fucking anime for the life of me because it's been so long. What's the one that Molly's obsessed with Sebastian in it?
Black Butler.
Black Butler. So he starts looking up like a bunch of like black. Like, he literally types into. He looks up Black Butler high res. And I look up like the phone screen dimensions for her phone. I fucking look up Gothic. And what will come up is probably like something like fucking. It'll be the I think the main character kid, it's been a bit, has like a fucking like an eye patch on, right?
Yeah.
CL has like an eye patch, right, with like a cross or some shit, and he's like, it'll be like something like that with like Sebastian, like they're each like standing on each other's backs, I mean, not like like they're leaning against each other, with like a kind of like a bunch of trees and like an actual like church behind them, while Sebastian's like smoking or whatever, and like it's like it looks like really edgy. I go, how does this one look to you?
Baroness, when you see Sebastian, the memory of Molly comes into your mind.
He kinda. No way. Molly?
Well, yes, this is one of her animes that she likes to watch. It's her favorite one, actually, as far as I'm
staring
aware.
intently at Sebastian.
Yeah. That's Sebastian. He's a strapping man who is and I quote, the best butler in the world.
I'm like I'm kind of swaying from side to side. I'm like, is there a image of just him? And I'm like nervous.
Why, yes, there is, ma'am. Don't you worry. I fiercely up in the phone. Best Sebastian phone background, whatever the current year is. I don't know. Is it 2025? 2025. High res HD.
Last year.
2024 high res best Sebastian cool goth photos. Literally just like insane like search query shit. So like so I can get pick up as like much like algorithm shit to find like to fine tune the photo search as much as possible.
Loki rejected me on Saja Boys.
Give me 1 second. I'm actually, I'll do us all a favor and just type this in and look up and see if I can find a dumbass one.
Yes,
Sebastian.
I asked him, like, can you please put K-pop Demon Hunters for 2024? I know it's 2025, but please. And he's like, no. And I'm like, no. It's so fucking good. It's so good. I have an obsession. I need them demon boy bands. But Sebastian is just as perfect.
Let's see. This one seems pretty fucking good. You watching my stream, Loki? Thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I think that works.
What do you think, Em? Do you see it? This is what I would show her.
Yes, I'll dig it. I like it.
Yeah, I'll screenshot this and send it to you, Loki.
Is that gonna be like both the?
So this will be the lock screen, so she sees it the most.
Nice.
And then, all right, now we have the lock screen decided. Did you want something similar for your home screen? And I go, the home screen is the screen you see after you unlock your phone, while your applications are and all that jazz.
Okay. I won't have a whole lot of apps on there, so it'll probably just gonna be a lot of the image scene. But what's a good image that would fit?
Well, so I would ask her, like, did you just want this again, or did you want a different one? We can go for a different theme. Is there something else you might be interested in by chance, other than a goth? You mentioned boba tea. I can look for a cool boba tea type of one for your home screen.
That sounds good.
Let's see what comes up. All right.
That one is so cute. The Grim Reaper.
Where? Oh, we're here.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
So I'm
so
looking through. I'm showing her this exact screen. We're like looking through all the photos. I eventually get the Grim Reaper. I'm like, I think this one might be your kind of taste, ma'am.
Eyes look big. I'm like, that's so cute.
All right. And then this shall be your home screen, ma'am.
If only, Nico was able to see this vibe, because you never see this vibe with the Baroness.
No. And then he'll go. As for Nico's phone, I think I have the perfect idea for what he would like. It's just this. Well, no,
blue screen.
Actually, no. So it'll be even worse. Was it Windows Vista? I think it's background. Not Vista. Fuck me. What's the one with the field?
XP.
Windows. Is it XP?
Yeah,
XP.
The XP field.
Phone background. It would be fucking Windows. This would be his fucking lock. Literally, there it is.
Oh my god.
This would be his lock screen.
Oh my god. Okay,
And,
you still ate. You still ate with this.
You're
Okay.
Yep.
you're just like, oh my god, it's just this plane.
Green.
It'd be that, and then his it'll be like literally let me see, it'd be fucking
Baroness, upon looking at that image, you just have to ask, is that really what the sun looks like? Because you've never seen it.
Is that how bright the sun is?
Well, I mean, the sun's not in the photo right now. I mean, you can't really look at the sun; you go blind. But the sun does make places like this very bright. And matter of fact, fun fact, this is a real place in the world. The Microsoft company had gone out and taken a picture of this place. You could actually go there if you really want to in real life. You know?
I see. Oh, it might not. It'd probably be different in the dark, I guess.
Well, I mean, it'd be the same thing, but why I say game? Home. I can't type. I'm fucking crippled.
You're fine.
I mean, you
and so this would be his fucking like right here, like what this is would be like his home, would be like the home screen. So like when he unlocks his apps, it'd look like this.
The default state.
Yes.
Default
Oh my god, because he's so.
It's literally the phones you see in the store.
Yeah, no, literally, it's just that. But to spice it up, Desmond does change the regular home screen to a Windows Vista because he thinks it's funny. He thinks it's funny because it's an iPhone with a Windows Vista, Windows like background. He
Why
just
do I
chuckles
have
he's doing it.
computer screen on phone?
I don't even know if he'll acknowledge that far. I'm like, huh.
I doubt it.
And so that's what Nico's phone would be. But you know, all right. Was there anything else you needed from me?
Okay, so DM, do I have to explain how the app works so Nico knows how the app works?
I would say it's pretty self-explanatory. A lot of it's automated because you had Quinn do it.
Does it need like any username, password type?
No. It's been streamlined for Nico.
Okay.
I will say though that because you were in here for this long, you do have the means and the resources if you wish to sponsor Trent Hideout. Just so Molly doesn't die every time she comes in here.
I was gonna tear this place down and just not have a hideout for a bit. Genuinely.
I'm like looking around. I'm like,
Perhaps the thought of a treehouse hideout.
I'll just like casually. I'm like, during this visit, would you like a sponsorship for, in particular, maybe a better hideout so you can take Miss Molly
Oh gosh,
to a
I
nicer
couldn't bother you.
place?
I couldn't bother you with that. I was just gonna tear this whole place down. Honestly, I've been using it for the last about almost 8-9 years now. It's about seen its last legs. I couldn't bother you with that, ma'am. You've already done so much, and I pull at my like neck a little bit, like for the shirt of my neck, like not killing me. And I couldn't ask any more of you. You know, it's not right of me to do something. You know, ask something so important. You know, from someone so important as such
You
as yourself.
also have the means, Baroness, if you wanted to make a mobile hideout.
Would
You
you
could
prefer
procure
it,
a ambulance
right?
that has been repurposed.
Wait. Can I get a Volkswagen bus? It's like the old Volkswagen.
You're talking about a
buses.
Volkswagen van, the fucking the
Yeah.
classic ones, yeah.
Yeah, can I get one of those?
If you do insist though on helping me, I don't think I could take it for free from off your hands. I would not feel right, you know. I mean, I am in the process of I still need to do a thing for V because I do owe him a favor. He helped me out greatly, in with something earlier, and so I need to get him something that I promised him. But after that, unless you need me to do something for you beforehand, need a favor from me, I'd be more than happy to do whatever's in my power. My name isn't Trent Desmond. I do whatever I can to help you out. I think, however favors you think it would take, or a favor of great importance, or if you need me to pay you, I can help pay it off over time. I'm not the richest man right now, but I did come by a nice lump sum of money, and I can at least put something towards that.
Are you offering
I could
the
never give him
Baroness a
free.
major boon for a hideout?
Major boon? What do you mean by that?
So, in Vampire Society, there are two types of boons that are usually traded because most vampires have all they have. They have money,
they have all they need,
resource, looks. However, favors is the currency of vampires. And the boon majority is, there is a minor boon, there's a small favor. A major boon is a big favor that usually is much more valuable. The thing about boons is if someone calls in a boon, you have to do it whenever they call it in.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So my question for you is, what would you consider V's favor that I did for him?
A minor boon.
A minor
It's
boon.
small.
Okay. Okay.
It's a small, it's a task that unfortunately got a little more complicated, which is why
shit happens.
Yeah.
So Trent, unknowing as to what he's actually doing, because I don't think he actually knows this much about Vampire Society.
It's a thing you haven't talked with V about. Like,
exactly. As far as Trent's aware, he's just saying, hey, he doesn't want to take whatever you're offering him. He doesn't want to take it from you for free. So he's offering to help pay for it off, or if you need me to do something for you that's within his power, he'll do it. And it's in return for being so kind to him, and also even having the audacity, not the audacity, but the kindness to even offer to assist in his time of need, so that one, Molly can be more comfortable, and two, to help him get something more, that's more suitable as a hideout. You know what I mean?
This is sounding like a boon to you.
Because since he kind of just doesn't know what it is.
I don't know if you know he doesn't know.
Do you ask him?
Yeah.
Are you offering me a boon?
I'm like, This sounds like a boon. Do you know what a boon is?
I mean, in regular society, I think we just call that a favor. Friends helping each other out. I'm not saying I'm your friend. I wouldn't do something so mean and rude to you, ma'am. I couldn't imagine, being on that level of intimacy with you yet, seeing as we just met and I've been nothing but rude to you today. But I would like to imagine that so I can get on your good side, and I'm not saying you have a bad side at all. I promise, not saying you have a bad side, but so I can stay in good graces with you. For you being so kind to even offer an assistance and have me get rid of this. And I gesture to the fucking shack that we're in, the literal fire hazard, life hazard as it is. And help me get something a little bit more suitable to have Miss Molly be invited inside of. I think that you're helping me a great deal, ma'am, and I would like to repay you in kind, because I don't think it's right for myself, let alone a man, take something for free from someone offering assistance. It's like one hand washes the other. I wash your back, you wash mine. Not saying you have to wash my back now. I promise. It's not. This is a turn of speech. I promise. A turn of phrase. But
she's like, no worries. The helping me out with this type of technology and helping me out do a favor for Nico is more than enough. But if you suggest a favor, I can do such a favor type.
Yes, a favor. And he goes to, I guess, let's shake on it. And he goes to shake your hand. He's like, wait a minute. These were bug hands. And then on reflex, wipes his hands on his brand new pants.
Oh no,
poor
guy.
Well, how about God, my hands are disgusting. I wouldn't want to tarnish and ruin and dirty up your pretty hands.
Air shake. You can air shake on it.
Yes, ma'am. I don't know. You just let me know. Here, how about this? I'll give you my my phone number, and you can send me a text or call me at any point in time. You mind if I see your phone real quick?
Phone? Okay, yeah. I was
gonna ask her phone. You can put on the phone. Oh, and phone cases, I guess.
I would say it all depends on what you would need the phone case to do. So most phone cases can be protective while also looking stylish to whatever you want. It looks like here you just have a nice, beautiful looking iPhone. I'm gonna say iPhone 13.
So you're fine.
Because I think that was the newest one that came out last year. Was it the 15? I don't know. Does she have like the newest model or like an older model?
What
would she have?
I had SE.
That's like
last year.
12, right?
So it's like a 10 or 11.
All right, so what you have here is a iPhone 10. Now, unfortunately, they don't really make cases for these anymore on the regular market. You have to go to like a regular shop, like a phone case shop that you see like in the mall. There's that guy that's like I think they have like an iFixit or whatever, or iFix phones. Those guys, they're crafty guys, very smart guys. Let me tell you, they can fix your phone up in a lickety split. You have a bunch of different phone cases that can generally fit your iPhone because they have a lot of older model phone cases there. I do believe, if you're looking for phone protection, right? I recommend personally an OtterBox case with using they sell this glass that you can put on top of your screen, right? Because you can't really cover a touch screen entirely, because it's not like a flip phone, it doesn't just close on itself. And that screen, right, like a layer of glass, that'll break before your regular phone screen does. So in case, you get into any rough and tumble, doing what you do, your phone will be most protected, and it won't break. But if you're looking for style and aesthetics, I can recommend, if you want, I can help you go to one of these places, or I can go to your friend that's in the mall, if she might know your tastes as well. Your sister.
Perked up, I'm like, Charlotte?
I think it's that's your sister, right?
She looks like me, but we're not related.
Huh. That's pretty cool. So then, friend?
She is my ghoul. but I guess we're kind of like sisters in a way, and she kind of like she thinks on it. Sisters,
All
I
right.
kind of like that.
Yeah, her. I can, if you trust her in helping pick out the aesthetics, uh, I can have her go with me to the phone store, and we can go to the phone case store, and she can help me pick out a couple. I can help her pick out a couple phone cases for you, and then we can try them on, and whatever one you don't like, we can bring back and return to get your money back, because I wouldn't want you to waste your money. Or if you want, keep them all and switch it out for aesthetics. They even though they sell they sell them in many different styles and clear if you want to see
Good.
through it. Or if you want for the protection one, they don't just sell them in black. They sell them in multiple colors as well. It's all about what you want your phone to do for you. You know what I mean? You're looking for most protection with a little bit of aesthetic, or looking for a lot of aesthetic and a little bit of protection.
I'm looking for probably a lot of protection, little aesthetic.
All right.
You wish to show why, Baroness?
You don't have to
I
tell
don't-
me why. I
I
mean,
don't
most
think
people
I
want to
know
protect their
why.
phones.
Everyone knows I'm a fucking bruja. I could destroy that thing in minutes.
So
So-
with Trent literally just goes, "You don't have to tell me. I mean, I get it. I want to protect my phone too. That's why I have it in this very protective case. I pull up one of my phone, my most important phone, which is my personal one. I'm like, see this phone right here? This is in an OtterBox. That's I made sure to stock up on at least 15 of these fuckers because they stopped making them for this phone.
Do you wish to show him like a reason why you need that protection for your own device?
No,
No.
I'm fine.
Okay.
He gets it. He already saw me on the rooftop. Why would he?
But
You could poke further into that at some point in time. It's up to
But
you.
you haven't shown what you trying to be gentle looks like.
No. It's okay.
But I pretty much just go like, I get it. You want to protect your phone from any drops and scratches. These phone cases
Yeah.
here, I recommend the most. They're the most sturdy when it comes to drops and and all that jazz. But you do still have to be careful, because then I show where the camera lenses are. It's like on these camera lens spots, you see how these are exposed and all that. Those can still get damaged. It's a little bit raised, just a little bit, so it stays sleek and can fit in your pocket or purse. But the screen is still exposed. So like if you were to by accident, drop it with a lot of rocks, the rocks can still hit the screen and falls face down, but that's why we're going to get you the glass to go on top of it to protect the screen. Now, you might notice at some point in time that the glass might shatter a little bit that's on top. That's perfectly fine. The phone itself will not be broken because that glass took the blow for your phone. And all you'd have to do is just go into a Best Buy or whatever, because I plan on getting from Best Buy. We'll get the warranty plan because, if it breaks or whatever, you can go in there as many times as you want, as many times as that screen cracks on you, you can get it replaced. As long as you have, as long as you have an account there, we can use my account if you want, if you don't have one already. And as long as you go in there, you go, hey, I got this phone screen here, and the guy over there will get it done for you, lickety split, and you'll be in and out with 5 minutes. You can have a brand new clean phone screen and won't have any cracks.
I like that idea. Can we get that for Nico as well?
Why, yes, we can. If anything, I do have a bit of a get together with Miss Molly going to the mall this Friday. But if you'd like for it to be done sooner, I can get together with her sooner, and we can knock two birds out with one stone. And I can take care of that for you. Um, you know, but yeah. Would you like, if you want it done as soon as possible, I can talk to Miss Molly, and we can, if you want, I can get it done as soon as tomorrow. Because I mean, right now they're closed. Unfortunately, it's all dark out. They're not open 24 hours, unfortunately. But during the day, I can take care of that.
In this case,
Your trip is set next night.
The next night? Okay.
Yeah.
I would like it as soon as possible, and with that note, when we get the phones in order, I need a message delivered to Nico saying I might be away for a week.
All right, I'll let him know. I won't even bother Miss Molly tomorrow. She's busy. If you're need her services, then during the day, if she's busy, I can just take care of myself. If anything, your sister, friend, I can, if you want, you can. I'm not gonna keep the phone on. You're gonna need it tonight, obviously, to do your stuff with your phone. It's your cell phone. But if anything, I can meet her at the mall tomorrow, and then if anything, I can have her go with me. We can pick up the case and all that jazz. And in the screen protector, and make sure you add you to my best buy plan, so that you're permitted to, or you and or her. I don't think you'll be awake during the day. It seems like you guys sleep during the day, as vampires work, right?
Yeah, more or
All right,
less.
perfectly fine. So I'll add her and you. But I'll just add her because then, unless you want it to be just you, and then because you guys look so much alike,
That's fine.
All right. Yeah, I'll add you, and then we'll say she's you, but she's not really you. It's kind of like a stand-in, like a doppelganger kind of thing. And she can come in as you, and she can get her thing switched out. If anything were to happen to your phone. Out of curiosity, do you happen to have the warranty on this phone still? The extended warranty?
DM?
No.
All right, then this is the one phone you have, and you said it was really special and all that jazz. I do not recommend. It'll be a little bit sturdier, all right, but I'm gonna let you know right now, ma'am. I don't know if you were told, these things are mighty fragile. If you could drop it from a great height, might be like 10, 15 feet, and it might just be fine if it hits it in the right way. But you could drop it from a foot in the air, and it'll just obliterate. It'll be very, very fragile. Now, the protection stuff I'm giving you will make it a lot more sturdy. You can, interestingly enough, these are I'm gonna be getting you a case that's a military grade. Now that's actually just means that that's used in the military and they test it, but it's not really like anything special. But it's a little bit more sturdy. But it could take a bit more of a punishment. But I would still treat it as if it's very fragile, because it's better to be very careful and not break it or drop it, versus thinking it's the strongest thing in the world, and then whipping it at a car, or throwing it in the water. Don't get it wet, by the way. Whatever you do, you drop it in the toilet, whatever. You go in the bathroom, I'm not sure how you guys do that, but that's neither here nor there. If you drop it in the toilet, you have a few seconds to pull it out of the water. If it does get wet, you have to remove the case. I'll show your friend on how to remove the case and reapply it. So that, because you have to take it out and you have to let it just sit out in the in the sun a little bit, to get it dry, or like by a heater. By a heater would be perfectly fine. Not to get too hot, obviously. You don't want to destroy the phone. Or you can put it in some rice for a few days, and the rice might be able to absorb it if you're lucky. You'll get out scot-free.
I'm not into this.
Yeah. Did you want me to write this all down for you? I could give you detailed instructions on how to do all this stuff as well.
I think I got this.
I can even make, if you want, I can make a diagram if you want for opening and closing the case and stuff like that. If you don't feel like word of mouth is enough in a demonstration.
I
was gonna fucking just draw.
I might have a goal do it for me, because like I said,
yeah.
like my carefulness is not too careful. So
that's perfect. No, I as Martin get that. Tell me in character.
Fair.
So, do you test the phone?
Oh, I don't want to fucking kill him.
Who, me test the phone?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Do you answer a call to make sure it works?
Well, I mean, I assume her phone already works because of the fact that she said she had her tech guy look at it.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna question it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She hasn't answered a call yet.
That's fine with me.
That's why I was asking if you wanted it.
I mean, test
so
it.
so what? Here's what we do, right? Oh, can you send me a text here? I put my phone number in there just so I have your number as well. You can just say, "Hello, this is." Trent's implying he's like, I'm very sorry. I forgot your name again. Alice. Oh yeah, like Alice in Wonderland. I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything about that. I kind of just needed word association to remember. Skip, I put you in my phone like that. I don't mean anything. I want your permission because I don't want do anything mean by you. I swear to God, it means no. I mean no ill will. It's just so I can remember who you are easier because I'm a bit of a dummy.
That's fine.
All right.
So you pull up Trent's number.
Okay.
Do you type with one finger?
Mind you don't have the protective case
Yes.
on here now.
I like type with one finger.
So what you see, Trent, is a very deliberate, very slow tap, tap, tap. You can tell that she is trying her best not to put pressure on the fucking screen.
So what I perceive is not her not trying to put pressure on the screen. What I perceive is someone that's never used a smartphone before.
Exactly.
That's what I perceive, Loki. I go, it's all right. It's hard for all of us in the first few times, but I'm sure you get used to it, ma'am. Sooner or later, you'll be tapping with both thumbs and holding it. You know, like I've seen people text and drive before. I've even done it while on my scooter, one-handed. You know, while driving stuff like that. Not very dangerous. Don't recommend it. But
You used
tell you
two
right now.
thumbs? And I'm staring at my thumbs.
I hold it like this. You know, when I'm watching videos, I hold it sideways, and I show you how, like, you know, like how you hold a phone landscape mode, right? I watch videos, I hold it like this while laying in my bed, you know, and all that jazz. And then when I want to text someone, I put it up like this, and I put it in portrait mode. Where I like put it up like vertical, you know, and I hold it like this, and you know, with my hand, I show my hands clasped around the back. You know, you hold it like this, and then you put your thumbs on either side, extend it out, and you can, you know, using the flat part of your thumb where the soft squishy part is, right, where you can feel things with it. You can tap the letters like that, and over time you can do it with accuracy. If you want, if you don't want to, you know, if you don't feel too comfortable doing it with your phone with your phone, I can make you something out of, you know, I can see if I have a friend of mine, you know, make some out of wood, or I can do, you know, on a piece of paper or whatever, and you can practice with that, you know, like a block or something like that. Practice on that, you know, so you can get used to the, you know, the motions and all that jazz. It'll take me a little bit to make it, but you know, I'm sure I can figure something out.
I like that plan.
All right. No rush, by the way. You know, just want to. It seemed you were new to this, so I want to, you know, try and give you a hand, ma'am.
Right? I'm trying to see what else we needed to do.
I think that was it.
Was it?
Did you want to peer in deep, question deeper as to how I saw you on the rooftop, or no? So I did in Trent's, you kind of like fear talking. He talked over the Baroness without realizing it, and I wasn't sure if the Baroness would want to peer deeper into that question at all. If your character would want to do that at all, or if she's just like, huh.
I mean, she's kind of intrigued, but
I'll leave that up to you as a player.
No, me personally, how would I incite that? Like,
well, you asked the question for a second, but Trent spoke over you.
Yeah.
He didn't hear your question. It's up to you if you want to, you know, return back to that question.
I could pry into that.
Yes, you
Do
could.
you wish to use any power to assist you in persuasion?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I need persuading.
You wish to use intimidation?
No, I don't need to do that. It's easy.
I'm already intimidated, honestly.
He's already like,
but
I already know he's
strange.
them.
So he's strangely calm with you right now because it seems he's talking about like phone stuff like that got his mind off of being terrified of you for the moment.
So I'm like looking at the phone, doing the casual tones with the phone, and then I look back to you, and I'm like, I'm like still in the same tone, like, I know a lot about phones. Back before we started talking with phones, you mentioned that you were able to see me on the rooftop.
Move your mic a little closer.
No, I heard.
Sorry, you heard?
Yeah, I did.
I'm way in here. Like I said, like I heard you from the rooftop. You said you saw me from the rooftop. I'm wondering how you were able to.
So Trent literally, like, he goes from, like, seems like a relaxed thing, like, pose, and posture, freezes up. You could see his hands immediately get clammy. He starts shaking. I said that out loud, didn't I? What had happened was, you know how you killed those guys, right? You left evidence of them being there, them being the dust after they, died, of their essence and stuff like that. And at the time, I didn't know what I was supposed to do with it, but I'm a bit of a crime scene aficionado and all that jazz and investigating stuff. And I was like, this looks interesting. I think this is vampire dust. So I went to V, and V was like, well, do you want to experience how this guy died? And I was like, sure, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. And then I experienced from his POV, not from V's, me and V went together with my mind powers, and I had gone in and pretended to be that vampire in a sense, kind of like as him. And then you went around and like killed them all, and then you like this guy that I was, in his body. You put your hand through his chest and obliterated him, and then you kind of like gracefully after all of it, you kind of like the knife like you had, and it went off the roof and all that, and then you like kind of went away in the sunset. And the sunset, it wasn't sunny, it was dark out. And you were watching over us, while we were doing the that whole like big evil golem fight thing with the statue.
I'm like nodding on, and I'm like,
I'm very sorry. I shouldn't have been
powers? And I look kind of like intrigued. I'm like, mind powers.
I immediately go, oh no, I said that out loud too, didn't I? Oh man.
Yeah. Do I know anything about mind powers?
Let's leave it to a roll. Let's do
D.
Intelligence, occult.
I don't have my character sheet up.
Can't
told
believe
me
you.
I wasn't able to.
I didn't think.
Can't believe you.
Let's do it.
God damn it. Okay, fuck.
Actually, we'll do wits occult.
Yeah, the game is do you roll for me, DM.
Yeah, DM.
I'm supposed to be the role play.
Yeah,
I'm
DM.
just the voice, DM.
Bad DM.
Bad DM.
Bad
Oh
DM.
shit, sorry.
What you get?
2 successes.
You've heard V talk about such crazy shit like magic, and you've heard the term mage, but you kind of dismissed it because you've never really heard, interact, or dealt with such a thing. Creatures of your quarry are usually a lot less intelligent, more instinctual,
Yeah.
less magical, and more reality warping.
I'm looking. I'm like, mages, huh?
Please don't kill me. I promise I mean you guys no harm. I really like Miss Molly, and V is my best friend, and I think you're a mighty swell person, ma'am. And I swear I'm just trying to live through my life, and I'm just trying to, do right by my friends and family and my grandpa and my Grammy and my and all those I know and love in the future, and I hope to stay alive very much.
About, do you know what V would tell me? Is there any much information, or do I need to dig that up myself?
You'd probably need to have a conversation with. He kind of says it in passing, like in his ramblings, but
I probably don't fucking remember what V fucking says. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
He definitely has rambled to you about me a lot because I'm his favorite. I'm like his like favorite test subject or some shit.
He never mentions
he's like
magic,
your best
mage,
friend.
or anything like that. When he mentions Trent Desmond, he just says, "Oh, he's like a conspiracy nut, and I really like him. Plus, his blood tastes really good, and things like that." It's just like one subject after another subject after another subject, all around Trent Desmond. You're just like, "Oh my god, my brain, shut the fuck up."
So I put one and one together, and I'm like, you're V's best friend?
I mean, I don't know if he sees me as his best friend, but I'd like to see him as one of my best friends. I mean, him and Miss Molly have seen me through thick and thin, my worst times, and what I'm currently going through, I would consider some of my best times. For many years.
Stop talking about you.
Huh. I mean, fair. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, me and him have a lot of conversations. I imagine, being a friend of his, he likes to talk about me,
Well, you are quite interesting. Indeed.
In a good way or bad way, if I may ask.
Health has
Like,
not been
like,
harmed.
like she's like tilting her head. I'm like, I might need some research, but you are still in good graces. You're under. I might as well just fucking tell him. You're still under Nico's protection.
Well, I mean, I'd like to imagine Nico's protecting me. I mean, he does tell me he has my back whenever we're together, and even when we're not together, and I can call him and stuff like that. Oh wait, you mean like he said that like that he wants you to protect me or something like that? I'm very sorry. I assumed the wrong thing.
Like, nah, like, just between you and me, this didn't come from my lips.
I didn't hear a
But
thing.
yes.
What are we talking about right now? Were we talking about phones? I think we're talking about phones.
And I'm like, I'm like, I have some stuff to do for the week that I'm away. Again, more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Okay.
If I may, ma'am, if like I said earlier, if there, I mean, with the whole hideout thing, however you want to help, I will graciously accept anything you can do, even if it's just leading me in the right direction to get something. And I think that it's only fair that because you're helping me and my friends in such a great manner and is assisting us get a place, to hang out, that I try to be able to help you in any which way you want. Because I think it's only right that one person helps another. I wouldn't want to take advantage of anything you do for me, and I don't think it's right.
Of course.
I would just like to ask. Hopefully, it's not anything hurting one of my friends and family members. I mean, I guess if they did slight you any wrong way, I guess I'd have to. But I'll do my best to make sure they don't do anything to make you have to ask me to harm one of them. I don't think I'd be physically able to, but that's besides the point.
What I'm going to do is.
You invite him?
No.
Why would you bite me? I've done nothing to consider your harm.
Like, I'm just gonna say, I'm like, V is very precious to me. He is my, I guess, fortune teller.
He's your blood oracle.
He's technically a fortune teller.
Fair.
He's whatever you want to call him.
I call him a fucking fortune teller. He's a blood oracle. He's technically a fortune teller to me. V is very precious to me, and he really likes you. I want to make sure he is protected.
That V is protected? I mean, I don't know if I can do any protection for Mr. V. I mean, I think he's actually kind of like way stronger than me. But if you think I can do something to help you keep him, staying around, I'll do whatever I can, ma'am.
If you see any, I know he's kind of weird in his ways, and I kind of like his obsessions. He kind of got me into this anime.
Oh yeah, the animes. Yeah. He helped me get into them too. Him and Miss Molly got me into that.
I just can't stop watching these shows. They just go on and on. But I want to make sure that if there's any type of turmoil or type of like arguments or something around, I just want to make sure that I know about it and can handle it in the correct way. Not like
Arguments?
I'm going to
What do you mean?
put things down, but I just want civil stuff.
I don't quite follow, ma'am. What do you mean exactly?
I know V's getting close to the hunters, which is you guys's. I just want to make sure that he is safe.
Oh yeah, of course. If you would like for me to cut contact from V to keep him safer, It's only right. I mean, he is precious to you. If I won't involve him in hunter stuff if that's what you're asking me to do. I can stop asking of him that stuff. I can do this last favor from him, and then tell him. I won't even mention that you asked for it. I'd be like, hey, I can't really bring you up into this. I worry and stuff like that. If you so wish, ma'am.
I can't really stop him from it because I like people to have free will, but I kind of just want to know that if there's any type of sense or whatnot, just to let me know.
Okay, I'll make sure I keep you in the loop.
And I'm like, thank you so much.
Do you leave, Baroness?
I bow and say, no, ma'am, thank you, Miss Alice.
I'm like, we shall meet again, whether in the text or in person. I know that time is limited, and I have a mission to fulfill. Hopefully, Nico will get my message, and he'll do the same through text message.
One more time, I couldn't hear you.
I said, hopefully, Nico will get my message, and he'll do the same by text message.
If not, then I'll make sure he messages you, ma'am, okay?
I appreciate it.
And is there anything else you need of me while we're here?
Looks like it's it. Looks like the phones are good for now until they get their cases. Once they get the cases, they can be set.
Did you want me to give Nico's phone to him as well after I get the cases on him?
Yes.
All right, I'll make sure it gets to him.
Just let him know about the app. It'll be you can let him know it's what I agreed with him on.
I'll make sure I'll let him know about. I'll remind him about something called the app and that you agreed with him upon it. All right, I won't peer any deeper into that because it seems to be very private, and I don't want to do anything to you guys clearly had something.
App? Yeah, what?
Do you have the name of the app?
We'll just call it something.
We'll just call it something fruity or some shit.
Call it.
It'll just be like a peach, like icon. Just tell him to look at the peach icon. And look at the peach icon. It's that.
All right.
He doesn't need to do any signatures or sign-ins or usernames. It's just a peach.
I get to have so much fun. You have no idea how much fun I'm gonna have telling Nico to look for this.
This is gonna be so fucking amazing.
No, I'm gonna word it in a very specific way that DJ's gonna hate.
I fucking hate Loki for saying this.
I didn't. You said fruit. So I was like, oh,
I said fruit. Peach. Okay, peach. Let's roll with it. Let's roll with peach.
Look at the peach. Okay, so do you exit, Baroness?
I'll take my leave.
Okay, so as you open the door, you're too engrossed in your conversation as you're like leaving, and the door just flies open off its hinges.
Jesus Christ.
Into the pond. It looks like
God
a frisbee that was like just thrown. And
oh, my bad.
And Trent, you saw she put no pressure on that fucking door. She just like placed her hand on it and it went flying.
Trent goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. My that door was not on its hinges right. Anyways, I know I messed putting that on there. Don't worry nothing about it, ma'am. It's my bad."
Fixing her hideout. That's on me. I'm fixing her hideout. Just give me a specification whether it's mobile or a treehouse. I can work with anything.
All right. I think it's funny to so I think it's funny to have a the van idea.
The van. Okay.
The Volkswagen.
Yeah. Totally inconspicuous and not identifiable in the slightest.
What is
not at all a
called?
unique
Volkswagen
vehicle.
Van?
I got you. Okay, you're still watching the stream, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of loving the Volkswagen van idea because you can like gut it out and
Is
it
it
could
the
be so cool.
1972 one?
One of these, most likely.
Yeah.
They have newer models as well. They just made recently. They started making them like last year, the year before. But if you're looking for the old one,
Good.
it's one of these.
What would you have picked, Baroness? Would you pick an older model or a new model?
Something in the middle because I still want like maybe AC.
Well, so they stopped making this, I believe, 3 years ago. It was the last factory was in Brazil. Now if we go to if you want a newer model,
I like the newer
What if
models.
she
Like
got
maybe
you a Scooby-Doo van?
2019.
You know.
so you're thinking.
That's a different vehicle in itself. Scooby Doo van is completely different.
So you're thinking one of these. There's that. There's this, which is just a Volkswagen van style Scooby Doo.
Really?
Yes, that's what this one is right here. This is a separate one. This would be the closest thing though to the Mystery Machine.
So what do you think, Baroness? Are you going
I'm so
for?
tempted to be like, Scooby Doo Mystery Machine. That is goated. Oh my god.
So are you thinking a Volkswagen van painted in the style of the Mystery Machine?
I have actually seen one out around Winter Haven.
Is that your
It's
plan?
honestly, I feel like it would have the most eyes and it'd be awful as a hideout. But also, if you
It'd
did
be
it
funny though.
completely white, it would be like a pedal van.
Well, so I mean, it's I guess that's like a common nomenclature for a pedo van, but I mean, like the thing is, right? Those are just work vans. If you really think about it.
Basically.
Let's look.
Honestly, I'll go with
Florida.
Scooby Doo. Let's go for the Scooby Doo type thing. Scooby Doo. Let's go get that shit.
Or so we're going for the Volkswagen Scooby-Doo van? You don't want to do like a Ford Transit cargo van?
No, I'm good. The Scooby Doo van feels like it has more room for stuff.
It's either that or recommissioning a ambulance. If we're looking for the most workspace.
Workspace. I mean, ambulance. So, but we could also gut it out and.
Yeah, you could also gut it and repaint it.
Okay. What if we do the ambulance? Make it longer. And then have the Scooby Doo design on it, so it doesn't look like it's an ambulance.
Yeah, see? It's like you could live in it.
Yeah, I figured it would probably be good.
Or do you want this kind of van? 'Cause this one's longer than like the square one.
Yeah, I want like a longer one, so I could be able to do more workspace, and it'll be more appropriate.
All right, so she's looking at purpose Dodge.
Gonna pimp your ride. I'm opening Pogo. Pogo's been around for years. Now the
I
Baroness
sent
shall
you a
play
link,
Pogo.
Martin, of the vehicle she's looking at. The ambulance van.
Phoebus. It's not showing.
All right.
Looking at something like that. Did you still want it to have the Scooby-Doo design on it?
It's up to you.
Yeah. I'll go for it.
Okay. Is there anything else before I stop the scene that we wish to talk about?
Oh, good.
Up to you.
Right.